Kita delete dulu. Let's go boys. Kita main Dragon Age Origin. This is my first record. And it's my first game. No. Play Dota. And now begin. Bla 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 bla. Ya skip aja. Kita pakai dong. Press. No shadow. Warrior eye. Jadi warrior boy.
Greetings.
Saya suka yang botak, jadi kita cari yang botak. Ada yang botak. Kurang botak. Bentar. Nah, skin tone yang terlalu putih. Nah, nice. Tato. Ini aja nice. Sekarang nggak pakai. Pakai bread, pakai roti. Ini aja mantap. Iya, salah. Yes this. Boku no Hero. Apa itu? Ininya. Apa itu namanya? Tidak tahu saya. Masa. Candid gitu boy. Salah ini aja.
No, it is gone.
Now it is gone.
How do you do?
Greetings.
Charmed, I'm sure.
So. Greetings. Yang pengalaman aja. Namanya. What is your name? My name is Botak. Kasih nama Botak. Oke. Strength 2. Dexterity. Health 2. 1. Oke. Ini apa? Skill. Survival, Herbalism, Precision Making. Itu kan warrior. Ini aja, lanjutin. Talent. Oh ini. Jurus-jurusnya. Skill base. Pamal. Pasif. Lu suka pasif sih. Gak banyak skill. Nah. Let's play. Of course normal. Let's go boys.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance.
Bocah ngapain di atas?
When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
Darkspawn.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. But we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought all legions, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. How?
Poop.
You remember my son?
I see
Oh,
you
kita anaknya,
grown
bos.
to a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
Oh, kita ngomong.
My
Enyo.
daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time. Good. She goes on about your prowess as a warrior. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for
Pop.
a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you
Saya
in
panggil
charge
Pup,
of the
guys.
court. Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes?
Yes,
There's
yes.
also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Siapa Duncan? Oh, ini Duncan.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Terimakasih.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother
Pop.
Albert taught you who the Grey Wardens are, right?
Kayak anak anjing, Pop. Poppy.
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent
Oh,
candidate.
Honor though that
Kita
might
cari
be,
warrior,
this
guys.
is one of my sons we're talking about.
Ya nggak apa-apa lah. Ya, masuk aja, bos.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Weh, of course lah.
In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Gimana si progressnya?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt, spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Saving game. Now, cont. Item set itu dapat apa? Darah. Father Touch. Quest update. Ya bla 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 bla. Oke, kalau udah. Oh ini questnya ya. Iya. Kita ke Pergus. Ajik ngelik. Sini.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Siapa Lau?
I fear your hound has the kitchens in
Oh
uproar once
ini
again,
Sergei Mor.
and is threatening to leave. No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off. Your mother insists that you take care of this now. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
Oh, oke.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Ada anjing, guys. Ada anjing. Kita jalan-jalan dulu aja lah. Mumpung dekat. Berjalan, berjalan. Tap. Jalan. Berjalan, jalan, jalan. Ini apa ini? Jalan. Ada chest.
This should be easy enough.
Ya, nggak bisa. Kita belum bisa lockpick.
Good evening, my lord.
Good evening. Kita jalan-jalan dulu, bos. Tempat yang tadi. Berjalan. Ngapain? Kotak lagi, ngapain kotak? Baca buku. Dapat XP. Ayo kita cari buku lagi. Baca buku. Baca.
Right.
Nah, main dapat XP. Mantapin aja. Tanya.
Maker, prepare a place for us.
Maker.
Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker,
Maker.
forgive us all.
Maker Tuhan mungkin.
Have you come to pray for your brother and father?
Enggak.
I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
Lester.
There may not be another time.
I see the point.
I would think a man who desires to spend his life on the battlefield would show more humility. I prayed that the danger your brother and
I
father
don't
faced
believe
might
in
change
Maker.
your mind. It saddens me
Kita nggak
that
percaya,
you walk alone in this
nggak
world
percaya
and
Tuhan
live
yang di sini, Bas.
hereafter by your choice of blindness.
Colok.
But I will bother you no further. I must yet administer to soldiers who will appreciate it. Excuse me.
Tidak percaya Tuhan di sini.
Good evening, my lord.
Ingin berperang. Yang tadi. Halo Bapak. Bisa.
Good evening, my
Oh,
lord.
gue ini. Baca ada buku. Mana? Oh, iya. Mana? Oh, iya. Kita baca-baca buku, guys. Awas atuh. Mana? Kuku. Terus ini. Loginya ada di bawah. Di bawah. Pasif aja. Udah kesini, bos. Sini. Udah. Ini belum.
Oh, my lord.
Oh.
We were just,
Taking a break.
well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here.
Oh.
I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury. The Terran, and perhaps the Terraner? Honestly don't know, my lord. Yes, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
Ya. Kerja.
On it.
Malah main kartu. Kalian nggak boleh gaji buta ya, bos.
Right.
Ini udah. Kita ke tempat Sinan. Nan, kemarin ku melihatmu. Kau ada di dapurku. Masih. Wah, dimarahin.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Jahat banget, jahat
Calm
banget.
down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Maaf lah.
Let's just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Jahat banget, jahat. Besar mama. Si mak. Ada anjing. Apanya anjing? Woi anjing.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Bacot bet.
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
Dengar. Kasih nama siapa anjingnya? Kasih nama yang simpel aja. Bagi. Karena dia anjing. Bertaktis. Main pause.
Make an interesting pet.
Kapok. 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 Kapok.
Look at that one.
Kapok. Kapok. Kapok.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all. Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Jarl's men.
Tikusnya dari Korkariwal tadi. Oke. Gimana itu Korkariwal? Saya juga nggak tahu. Ini apa ini? Ada trap. Tekol. Tekol ae. Ini ada lagi. Greenstone. Tekol ae. Tekol ae. Tekol ae. Whoa.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will.
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead. Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say
Katanya
that
imun.
never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Kita jadi raja. Raja. Kita mau obos. Obos botak mau lewat. Tapi tahu. Kita nyari perdus. Perdus siapa tadi? Pergus.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Oh ini Ma kita guys. Ma.
You've always had a way with her.
Ma.
Do you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon. You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon
Itu terlalu baik guys.
flirting with you?
Terlalu baik.
In front of your family too.
You remember my son, Dyron? I believe you two sparred in the last tourney.
And you beat me handily, as I recall.
Cupu lu.
See you again, my lord.
Ya, kita pernah sparring sama dia. Dan dia kalah.
And this is my lady in waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra.
Hush,
Ma
Landra.
comblang dasar.
You'll turn the poor thing scarlet. Of course, darling. You must have many things to do before Fergus and your father leave.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
Pergi. Sana pergi. Ah, ini Tera.
Say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance. If he's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana. As do I. Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me. But it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow.
Rambutnya kayak gorengan.
Fergus and your father have their duty and we have ours.
Okay. Then I should
love
go.
you, my darling boy. You know that, don't you?
Aku juga,
Well,
Ma.
do what you must then.
Aku sayang Ma.
I will see you soon.
Ada Ma. Ma dadah. Aku ketemu si Fergus dulu, Ma.
This should be easy enough.
Sini. Oh, itu si Fergus. Sini dulu. Kan ada sesuatu. Chest. Okay, then go. Fergus, I'm coming.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa?
Papa?
Bring me back a sword?
Sword?
A sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise.
Yang
I'll be
habis
back before you know it.
salah ngeja
I wish
dong.
victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Oh. Abang kita ini, guys.
Stay. I'd like to say farewell.
Okay.
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come? Good for him. I hope he makes it. If I were a Grey Warden, though, I'd have my eye on you. Not that Father would ever allow it. Then the Owl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway.
Okay.
So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
Ipar kita.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your
Ma,
leave.
Bapak.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
And miss having both my children in one place before I leave? Not likely.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, Mother dear. You'll take care of her brother, won't you?
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Oke. Kita molor guys. Come on bos. Oke bos, mungkin segitu aja dulu. Jika kalian suka videonya, jangan lupa like, comment, share, dan subscribe. See you in the next video. Stay classic and happy gaming. Dadah.
On the